Welcome to the second game of the Southwestern Shelby Regional, featuring Greenwood Christian Academy and Jac-Cen-Del Eagles. Stay tuned for the starting lineups. About to begin the second game of regional number 15 between Greenwood Christian and Jac-Cen-Del. My name is Jake Todd alongside AJ Erdel. And Jac-Cen-Del will control the tip to start this contest as Annabelle Williams is at the high point, passes to the right wing to Kuhn, and she takes a look down low. Back to Annabelle, top of the key for three, and knocks it down. Jac-Cen-Del takes an early lead, 3-0, with 7:40 left in the first quarter.
You know, Jake, that's going to be key for Jac-Cen-Del today, to be able to hit their perimeter shots and play hard on offense and defense.
Absolutely true there. Knock down those outside shots to open up the inside for our bigs. Greenwood Christian fires from the three, and that was Alexis Mead knocking down the three-pointer to tie it up 3-3 with 7:10 left in the first quarter.
Alexis, the lone senior for the Cougars.
Little pressure from Greenwood Christian as Jac-Cen-Del turns it over, and now Greenwood Christian looks to take the lead here early in the first quarter. Little bobble, but Reed
That foul's going to be on Reagan Carroll, her first. The lone senior for Jac-Cen-Del.
All right, Greenwood Christian will be taken out underneath their own basket. Batted away by Reagan Carroll. Greenwood Christian will keep the basketball. Gets down underneath. Misses the shot, but there is contact, and AJ, that looks like Reagan's second foul.
Yep, that's going to be big for Jac-Cen-Del, having her in foul trouble. That three-headed team is, for our big girls, is really what's helped Jac-Cen-Del throughout the year.
Reed makes the first free throw. She's a 50% shooter on the year. As we said, Reagan goes out with her second foul, and Dylan Hughes enters the game for the Lady Eagles. Reed misses the second one. 1 point lead for Greenwood Christian in the first quarter. Hughes fires a three, short, and Greenwood Christian looking to attack, and does with a fast break layup. That looked to be Bigelow there with 2 points as Greenwood Christian takes a 3-point lead. Three-pointer from Jac-Cen-Del, long, and Greenwood Christian on the attack again. Mead with another attempt and knocks it down. AJ, it's looking like Greenwood Christian's found their 3-point shot this afternoon.
Yep, that could be a killer.
Katie Kuhn with a 3-point attempt, short. Offensive rebound, Paige Ledford, as she works down low and gets the two.
Nice strong move there by Ledford.
Three-point attempt there from Greenwood Christian. Miss, and Annabelle comes away with the rebound, looking to attack the basket. Goes inside, looked like contact, but no whistle. And Greenwood Christian comes back with the ball. Working it from the left elbow inside. Good defense from Katie Kuhn there. And looks like we got a blocking foul on Jac-Cen-Del.
That foul's on Katie Kuhn. Her first, team's third.
Greenwood Christian with the ball and the lead, 9-5, with 5:19 left here in the first quarter. As Greenwood Christian works it around the perimeter, coming back to the left corner and back to the top to Bigelow. 2-point attempt from Fry. Rattles in and out. Jac-Cen-Del with the basketball on the attack again. Jac-Cen-Del works the ball around the perimeter and tipped away from Mead as she gets the steal. Shot fake from Fry. She drives in, misses, but an offensive rebound, 2 of them, still no basket. Last touch, Greenwood Christian, Jac-Cen-Del basketball.
Looks like Greenwood Christian's really trying to drive that ball inside.
I agree. We saw Morristown and Waldron really attacking our bigs, trying to get them in foul trouble, and I wonder if Greenwood Christian might try to do the same. Ooh. Nice look, just a little, or led her a little too much. Ball out of bounds, Greenwood Christian basketball. Looks like a little half-court pressure here from Jac-Cen-Del as they try to force a few turnovers of their own here. Fry with 3-point attempt, off the iron, no good. Jac-Cen-Del with the basketball. Annabelle looking to push.
That half-court trap defense that Jac-Cen-Del just ran that last time down really helped them out in sectional against Waldron. That got momentum back on their side.
Few missed shots here as Annabelle Williams collects her second rebound on the possession on the offensive end and looking to work down low, and she does. Oh, off the rim. Ledford with another offensive rebound. Shot's no good, but she will go to the line to shoot 2. That foul is going to go on Isabel Reed from Greenwood Christian. Ledford knocks down the first one. She is a 76% free throw shooter on the year, leading the Jac-Cen-Del Eagles.
She's been a big key on Jac-Cen-Del's offense throughout the year.
Yeah, AJ, it's kind of hard to have a big like that can shoot from the outside and work it in the paint. And if you foul her, she's going to knock down those free throws.
Yeah, she can also handle the ball pretty well too for a big girl.
Yeah.
Really helps out Anna Hubbard on the inside too, spreading that defense out.
Absolutely. Corner 3 from Greenwood Christian, rattles in and out. Anna Hubbard collects the rebound as Jac-Cen-Del looks to push again. Jaylee Ryder thought about it, passes to Annabelle Williams, knocks it down for 3. Jac-Cen-Del takes the lead 10-9 with 3:08 left in the first quarter.
I think this half-court trap zone that they're in is really pushing momentum their way again.
Another 3-point attempt from Meade. Long, and Anna Hubbard with another rebound as Jac-Cen-Del looks to push once more. Annabelle takes a look at a 3, and it's good. Annabelle Williams is starting to heat up.
That's her third 3 of the game, so if she keeps shooting like that, Jac-Cen-Del's giving themselves a good shot to win the game.
Absolutely. Another long one from Meade. No good. Offensive rebound. Greenwood Christian. And looks like she took a step or two before that ball hit the floor. Jac-Cen-Del basketball. Looks like Coach Smith's going to roll the dice here and send Reagan Carroll back in the game with 2 fouls. I'm sure his coaching staff has let her know to play straight up and not get that third.
That 3-headed monster for Jac-Cen-Del underneath has really helped them this season. Been able to rotate those 3 girls that are all around the 6-foot mark in and out. It's really helped them out against those real smaller schools.
As Reed drives in for Greenwood Christian, does not get the basket, but will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Reed, an 83% shooter from the free throw line this year, leads their team and all players in this game. Knocks down the first one as Andrea Collin enters the game for the Lady Eagles and replaces Katie Kuhn. Second attempt is nothing but the bottom of the net as Jac-Cen-Del's lead is cut to 2, 13-11 with 1:52 left in the first quarter, and turnover Jac-Cen-Del. Greenwood Christian looking to push.
Trying to get Jac-Cen-Del a taste of medicine with that half-court trap.
3-point attempt there from Reed. Rattles in and out. Rebound goes to Jac-Cen-Del. Jaylee Ryder from the left corner. 3-point. No good, but Page with the offensive rebound and the putback, giving Jac-Cen-Del a 15-11 lead with 1:23 left in the first quarter.
Page has done that all year. She really crashes those offensive boards hard.
Yeah, it's very rare that you see, one player averaging a double-double maybe in basketball at the 1A level, but you got Paige Ledford averaging 15 points, 11 rebounds in the game, and then Reed on the other end averaging almost 24 points a game and 15.5 rebounds. Does it look like we had a foul on that possession on the Cougars?
That last foul looked like it was on Odell. Her first, team second of the half.
All right, Jac-Cen-Del kind of slowing the pace here, trying to work the ball around, maybe to get it inside and do some damage in the paint. As Colin loses the handle, and it looks like we got a held ball possession going to Greenwood Christian, so that's going to give Jac-Cen-Del a turnover on that possession. As Anna Hubbard comes back into the game. And we'll talk more about that after Greenwood Christian's 30-second timeout. Your score, Jac-Cen-Del 15, Greenwood Christian 11 with 49.6 seconds left in the first quarter. AJ, I think these teams are about as evenly matched as you can get. John Harrell has this game a 4-point advantage going to Greenwood Christian, but right now the 4-point advantage is going to the Lady Eagles.
Yep. I think a big advantage for Jac-Cen-Del, like it's been all year, like I was stating before, is Jac-Cen-Del's got a little bit of a height advantage on Greenwood Christian with 3 girls all around that 6-foot mark. And they all 3 can score pretty handily around the basket with good post moves and whatnot.
And we're back to action here at Southwestern Shelby. Lady Eagles leading 15-11. Greenwood Christian with the ball, working the ball inside and out. Mead with a 3-point attempt and connects. Cutting the lead, 2-1. Lady Eagles 15, Lady Cougars 14.
That's Mead's 3rd three of the game too. So we got 2 players, one on each team that both have hit 3 threes.
Turnover on Lady Eagles end results in the Cougars pushing it down the floor and then slowing it down.
Nice defense there by Hubbard, getting his hands up. As soon as she seen the ball, she went after it.
Annabelle Williams trying to attack the basket. 2 shot attempts, no good, but it looks like Reagan Carroll got the bunny at the buzzer to give Jackson.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school?
14.
I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school. Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
And it looks like we have a held ball. And Greenwood Christian will get the basketball. Looks like Jac-Cen-Del is Greenwood Christian moving the ball around the perimeter, trying to look for an opening inside. Fry drives in the lane. Shot's no good. Rebound, Jac-Cen-Del. Andre Cullen with a three-point attempt. Misses everything. Last touched by the Lady Eagles. And looks like we have Annabelle Williams and Katie Kuhn coming back into the game for Jac-Cen-Del.
Katie's going to have to be smart on defense. She got two first quarter fouls there.
Yeah. Early foul trouble might come into play here. Going to start moving her feet and less of her hands here. Greenwood Christian doing a really good job moving the ball around the perimeter, trying to work that elbow. And as I say that, Jaylee Ryder bats the ball away, gets a steal, takes it down. 4-2. Lady Eagles 19. Cougars 14 with 6:12 left in the second quarter.
Yep, Jaylee just a sophomore, only averaging 3.5 points a game.
And back-to-back turnovers for Greenwood Christian. Good chance for the Lady Eagles to extend this lead on this possession. Annabelle Williams fires from three. Hard off the rim. And the referees are going to get together. No! The baseline referee is going to take charge and say last touched by the Lady Eagles.
Didn't seem like the Jac-Cen-Del fans were too fond of that call, though.
Yeah, it seemed like he had a pretty good look at it, but I guess the outside, the trail referee was in agreement because he didn't come talk to him at all about it.
Yep.
Seems like Greenwood Christian this possession's being a little smarter with their passes. And that looked like Bigelow with the three-point attempt was long. But Meade will connect for the three-point shot. Jac-Cen-Del leads 19-17 with 5:08 left in the first half.
That's her fourth three of the first half. She's single-handedly keeping Greenwood Christian in this game.
And as AJ says that, turnover on Jac-Cen-Del. Greenwood Christian looking to attack the basket, and they do, and that is Isabella Reed with a two-point basket. We are all knotted up at 19 with 4:50 left in the first half. Greenwood Christian kind of giving Jac-Cen-Del a little bit of their defensive medicine here as Anna Hubbard works the paint to get two to give Jac-Cen-Del the lead, 21-19, and Coach Smith is going to take a 30-second timeout.
That was a good feed there by Ledford.
And if any fans are wondering,
the innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 160,000 participants here in Indiana who take part in high school sports.
It seemed like it was one of those good old-fashioned barn burners.
Yep. It's definitely why we enjoy Indiana basketball. All right, Bethesda will bring the ball to court as Jac-Cen-Del still in the half-court pressure. And the shot was short by Reed, but an offensive rebound and a foul on the attempt. And it looks like Reed will be going back to the free throw line.
Yep. And it looks like Katie Kuhn just picked up her third foul, so she'll probably be on the bench for the rest of the half for the least.
First one is nothing but twine from Reed. Again, she's going to be the last person I'd want to foul when shooting the basketball, as she, again, is an 83% shooter. So if it comes down to the nitty-gritty, we're going to have to find somebody else to foul if we're looking to put them to the line. And make that two as Greenwood Christian ties the game back up at 21 with 4:15 left here in the first half. And Greenwood Christian with the half-court pressure forces the turnover. Bigelow drives in, does not get the basket, but will go to the line as she is fouled, looked like by Annabelle Williams. Is that correct?
Yes. I believe so. She was down there trying to get the charge and came down with her hand.
First free throw attempt is good for Bigelow. She is a 65% free throw shooter on the year, just a sophomore for Greenwood Christian, as the second one is good as well. Greenwood Christian retakes the lead, 23-21, here in the first half with 4 minutes left to go. Reagan Carroll had an open lane, takes it in. Ooh, thought that was going to drop, but she will go to the line to shoot two.
Yep, just couldn't finish that. Reagan, a 49% free throw shooter on the year.
Yeah, let's see if we can improve that percentage right here. And we can always improve it on the second one.
Yeah.
If you're a 49% shooter, 1 out of 2, it's going to put you closer to 50.
Yes.
And she gets the roll in the second one to cut Greenwood Christian's lead by 1, 23-22, with 3:55 left in the first half. Just inside the three-point line from Fry, misses everything. Jac-Cen-Del coming back to the offensive end. Goes to the short corner of the page. She brings it out to Annabelle Williams as she fires from 3, and it's good. And that will give the Lady Eagles a 2-point lead, 25-23, here in the first half. Almost looks like Meade and Williams are competing with each other here. I know it's all-star break, but kind of looking like a three-point contest. As I say that, Meade fires but misses. Offensive rebound. Greenwood Christian. Looked like Anna Hubbard with the block, but the official's going to call held ball. Jac-Cen-Del's possession. Jaylee Ryder comes back into the game for the Lady Eagles.
Yeah, I believe that's Anna's second block of the game, and she's right around her average, averaging almost 3 points or 3 blocks a game.
Yeah, it's hard to drive in, you know, with when you got the girls we do, as Jaylee Ryder dribbles it off her foot out of bounds.
And unfortunately for Jac-Cen-Del's opponents, she's only a junior, so she'll be around for another year.
Absolutely. Yeah, a lot of things in the future for Coach Smith with the Lady Eagles.
Yeah, he's got a fairly young team, only having one senior, and that's Carroll.
So it looks like Jac-Cen-Del and Greenwood Christian both have settled into this half-court zone pressure. Greenwood Christian looking to attack as Bigelow drives in, kicks it back out. Wide open 3 from Bigelow. Little heavy, and rebound Jac-Cen-Del. Annabelle Williams drives in the lane, puts up the shot, no good, and I think they might get Anna Hubbard with a little push from behind there.
Yeah, that was a good drive by Williams to just kind of get the ball to fall in the hoop. And Anna being aggressive, trying to get that offensive rebound, kind of went over the back there. It's not hard for her to do with being 6'1", and everybody else is under 5 foot, or under 6 foot. Sorry.
Absolutely. And with that foul, that puts Greenwood Christian to the line to shoot one of the bonus. And this is Odell shooting for Greenwood Christian. She is a 44% free throw shooter, only 18 attempts with 8 makes, and misses that one.
Yeah, it looks like Greenwood Christian is a pretty good free throw shooting team, so if it does get down to that nitty-gritty, as you were saying before, we may be in trouble. Most of their players shooting better than 75%.
She might be the one we need to foul, I'd say.
Yep.
Jac-Cen-Del trying to handle this Greenwood Christian defensive pressure here. Pass, tried to get it inside, but knocked away and recovered by Greenwood Christian. Fry for three, short. And the ball's going to go out of bounds. Jac-Cen-Del basketball. As we said, these teams are pretty close defensively. Greenwood Christian's given up almost 44 points a game, as Jac-Cen-Del's given up around 42 points a game. But the big difference is our Lady Eagles are scoring about 51.7 points a game, as Greenwood Christian's scoring 66.5 a game. So we're definitely going to have to get those stops on the defensive end and keep their possessions to a minimum.
Well, if Jac-Cen-Del keeps playing as they are now, they're going to be shooting above their average. So, and we're holding Greenwood Christian under their average, but there's still a lot of game left.
Absolutely. And Paige Ledford kisses it off the glass to extend Jac-Cen-Del's lead, 27-23 with 1 minute, 8 seconds left in the first half. And it looks like we have another whistle going against the Lady Eagles here.
Yeah, that foul was on Ledford there. She's coming out and trying to play that strong defense, get that ball back for her team, and came down with that hand again. Jac-Cen-Del's going to have to try to keep those hands up and out off the Greenwood defenders or players.
That foul sends Bigelow to the line. Her free throw attempt rattles in and out. Defensive rebound, Jac-Cen-Del. Dylan Hughes is going to fire from three and knocks it in. I think that might, from where we're at, it's hard to see, but it looked like that one banked in. I don't know if she called it or not, but it still counts, AJ.
Yep. All counts the same.
Fry attempts a three and matches it.
I believe that's the first three Greenwood Christians hit, a different Greenwood Christian players hit other than Meade.
I think Meade's going to let somebody else knock down a three. If she's knocked down, how many, 4?
I believe so. I think she's 4 for 5 from three-point land, and I believe Annabelle Williams is 4 for 5 too. And I think Dylan Hughes' three was the first three a different Jac-Cen-Del players hit the last time down the floor.
Jac-Cen-Del here with the ball, 23 seconds left and a 4-point lead. I'd say they are looking for one final shot to either have a 4-point lead or more going into the half.
I believe that's right.
Dylan Hughes trying to work it out. Jaylee Ryder's going to take a three from the right wing. Short. Greenwood Christian with 5 seconds left. Going to try to push for this final shot. Meade. And we have a double dribble, which will give the Lady Eagles the ball back with 1.2 seconds left. Let's see what Coach Smith has prepared for this final shot attempt of the half. Dylan Hughes shoots it, and it is right off the backboard. But your Lady Eagles going to halftime with a lead, 30-26.
Our schools were forged by generations of students who rolled up their sleeves and put in the work. They manufactured a rich legacy of pride and tradition. But right now, we're building the future, and it's a bright one.
At Jac-Cen-Del, we take pride in what we do, empowering our students to succeed in school and in life. It's a tradition here that every student matters, and we couldn't be more excited about our future.
Well, what I love about Jac-Cen-Del is the fact that the students and parents overwhelmingly care.
Jac-Cen-Del is #1 to me. It's where I needed to be. It's my home.
Our new innovative leadership team is passionate, always in search of new opportunities for our students.
I have such a good feeling about this administration. I think that they're all on the same page, and I think the school board is proactive. They're willing to try different things.
Especially with our new initiative with the STEM, I think that's really going to lead to great things for all of our kids, K through 12.
STEM is exceptionally important in the classroom. And here at Jac-Cen-Del, that's what we're focusing on right now, to get these kids more learning opportunities.
We believe that future building starts in our elementary schools, where our faculty and staff take pride in making a difference in their students' lives. And it's our promise to help families start saving for college.
The thing I like about going to school here is how all the teachers are nice and supportive and helpful, and they always have positive energy.
When you walk in the doors, it's a family. It's a family for the staff and for the kids and anybody that comes in.
We value the success of our students inside and outside the classroom.
You learn so many different things through athletics. You learn cooperation, you learn responsibility, you learn dedication. And with those things, I think you can take some of those lessons that you learn in athletics and apply them throughout life.
Our students gain real-life experiences through our robust FFA and agriculture programs, providing hands-on learning opportunities for all ages.
What we're working towards is to have our greenhouse functioning, to have a livestock pavilion. I'm trying to teach them life skills that they're going to use later in life every single day.
Ag's definitely given me leadership skills, both in and out of school, and allowed me to branch out into my community more.
We instill in our students the desire to achieve at their highest potential. Our opportunities are growing, and so is our future.
Children are not data, they're kids, and they're our kids, and we love them.
Jac-Cen-Del Community School Corporation. We seek, we strive, we soar.
All right, we are back for second half action here at Regional number 15, Southwestern Shelby. As Greenwood Christian will start with the ball. Jac-Cen-Del with the lead, 30-26 to start this second half.
Looks like Jac-Cen-Del starting Katie Kuhn on the bench. She got 3 fouls there in that first half.
Got to make sure he doesn't use her until he has to. As Bigelow drives in, couldn't find the bottom of the basket. Jac-Cen-Del with the rebound, looking to push, and Annabelle decides better to pull it out. To the corner to Jaylee Ryder for 3, and she knocks it down. 3-point basket from Jaylee Ryder extends the lead to 7, 33-26. Lady Eagles with 7:15 left in the third quarter.
Looks like Jac-Cen-Del's coming out with that half-court trap again.
As another 3 matches from Reed, Greenwood Christian cuts the lead back to 4, 33-29. As they dump it down low to Anna Hubbard, and she does work around the rim to put it in for 2. 6-point lead, Lady Eagles with 6:43 left in the third quarter.
That high-low offense for Jac-Cen-Del this year has really helped them win some games.
Absolutely, it's definitely hard to stop. I know Waldron and Morristown really tried to clog the lane up during sectionals and force Jac-Cen-Del to have to hit threes. Now Jac-Cen-Del's hitting threes, so they're going to have to respect that, and it's going to open up the lanes for the bigs to dominate around the basket.
And bad news for most defenses, Jac-Cen-Del can hit both inside and outside game. And they have multiple girls that can shoot the three fairly well.
Absolutely. Jac-Cen-Del with the ball and the lead. Another high low, down low. Looks like Reed will get the block, and the basketball down the court, misses right side of the rim. Rebound goes to Anna Hubbard. Annabelle Williams pushing. Back down low to Reagan Carroll. This time it will work as the Lady Eagles take an 8-point lead with 5:48 left in the third quarter.
Jac-Cen-Del's bigs do a very good job. As soon as that ball goes up and we get the rebound, they run down to the block and get post position so they can get the easy bucket.
Greenwood Christian making some risky passes here as Jac-Cen-Del's getting some fingertips on the ball, and as I say that, passes it to the player that's not there, out of bounds. Jac-Cen-Del basketball, and I think Alan Weems has seen enough, and he calls a timeout and is going to discuss what's going on.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 160,000 participants here in Indiana who take part in high school sports.
And we are back to action here in the third quarter. Out of the timeout, Jac-Cen-Del with the basketball in the lead, 37-29. Jac-Cen-Del slowing the pace here. Working the ball around the perimeter. Again, AJ, looking like they are trying to find that seam down low. As last touch, Greenwood Christian, Jac-Cen-Del will keep the basketball, but it looks like they're trying to find that seam down low and really punish Greenwood Christian, around the blocks.
Yep, not trying to make Scott sound old, but he's been at this game a long time, and he knows where his advantages are, and he exploits them to the no end until somebody shows they can stop it. Not Greenwood Christian hasn't really shown that they can stop our big girls.
Annabelle Williams with the drive, tries to kick it out, but gets the ball tipped back to her. Shot no good. Rebound, Greenwood Christian, and they are on the attack. As it looks like Fry will attempt a three, short, but will get her own rebound. Tries to save it. Goes to Jaylee Ryder, and Jac-Cen-Del with the basketball. And again, the lead, 37-29, as Annabelle Williams drives in the lane and gets the basket. And that's going to push the lead to double digits, 39-29, Lady Eagles. And another turnover as Annabelle Williams intercepts a pass, taking it down the lane, and knocks it down. 41-29, Lady Eagles with 4:05 left in the third quarter.
Jac-Cen-Del's really cranked up the defensive intensity this half so far.
Mead with a three, short, but we are going to have a foul, and it looks like it's going to go on the Lady Eagles, and Annabelle Williams will be the culprit.
That's only her second foul. Jac-Cen-Del doing a good job of staying out of foul trouble. They got a couple girls with two and Katie Kuhn with three as she re-enters the game.
Yep, she enters the game with Dylan Hughes to give Ryder and Carroll a breather. As Fry steps into a shot inside frequent line, no good. Rebound, Greenwood Christian. Another block, looked to be Anna Hubbard again. This time down low to Odell, but she can't get it to go. Oh, and it looks like we got a foul going to go against the Lady Eagles, and
that could be Kuhn's fourth if they call it on her. Yep, that's on. The foul's on Katie Kuhn. That's her fourth of the game. Questionable call by the ref, but it is what it is. You can only do so much.
And Coach Smith rolled the dice and going to have to go another possession with Kuhn in there, and three-point basket from Savannah Fry cuts the lead, 2-9, 41-32, Lady Eagles. Yeah, Katie Kuhn's really going to have to be careful because they got Jaylee Ryder ready to come in, but no dead ball yet. Three-point attempt from Dylan Hughes is good from the right corner, and that pushes the lead back to 12 for the Lady Eagles with 2:55 left in the third quarter.
The games I've watched this year with Jac-Cen-Del, Dylan Hughes is a very, very good shooter. She just needs to build that confidence that she just seems to get down on herself when she misses a couple shots and just doesn't let herself get in that groove.
Anna Hubbard looked to be the person to foul there as she went up the block, but she definitely brought that arm down and made contact with the shooter, Bigelow, who misses the first free throw. And we have substitutions for the Lady Eagles, as we were saying. Katie Kuhn going out with 4 fouls, and Reagan Carroll coming in for Anna Hubbard, as well as Bigelow looks for her second attempt.
Bigelow's only a 65% free throw shooter on the year.
Knocks down the second of 2. Jac-Cen-Del leads 44-33 with 2:45 left in the third quarter. Paige Ledford at the top of the key, kicks to the left wing to Reagan Carroll as they still are looking down low in the lane, trying to spread it out to see if they can't get any openings here. Down low into the paint to Paige Ledford, and it looked like she took a step before she put that ball on the floor, and that's going to be a turnover. Greenwood Christian basketball.
Paige just getting a little ahead of herself there.
Yep. Running start will get a whistle every time in this game.
Yep.
Christian from the short corner here. We have shot attempt from Meade, no good. Offensive rebound. And Reed with the 2-point basket. Jac-Cen-Del leads 44-35. I have to remember for their team, Reed, not Meade, or Meade, not Reed, as who was our point scorer on that possession?
I believe that was Reagan Carroll on the high-low from the assist from Dylan Hughes.
Yeah, it's got to be hard to go away from that offense when it's working so well so far.
Absolutely.
And
absolutely.
Looks like we got a little push here. Is that Jaylee Ryder?
That's her first foul of the game, 4th of the half for Jac-Cen-Del. They've committed 4 fouls this quarter, and Greenwood Christian has yet to commit one.
Yep, and for Greenwood Christian being a pretty good free throw shooting team, we don't want them to go to the bonus too early, but as AJ says that, Greenwood Christian commits an offensive foul there.
I must put the commentating jinx on him there.
That always is good when it involves the other team, not the Lady Eagles.
Absolutely.
Annabelle Williams drives left side, does not make the basket, but draws contact, and she will go to the line to shoot 2.
Greenwood Christian picking up their 2nd foul in about 30 seconds there. Nobody got in front of Annabelle. She'd seen the lane, she took it.
Annabelle Williams misses the first one. She is a 72% free throw shooter on the year.
Hubbard re-enters the game for Ledford.
And she is short on the 2nd attempt as Greenwood Christian brings the ball down. Reed drives in, but it looks like the fist is in the air, and we have a foul on Jac-Cen-Del, and it could be on Reagan Carroll.
I believe it is. That's her 3rd of the game. She's really going to have to watch that. We lose her. We're losing that 3rd head of the 3-headed monster down low for Jac-Cen-Del.
Absolutely. It's tough to lose 2 starters to foul trouble, but Coach Smith has coached this game, like you said, long enough. He finds ways to win.
Absolutely.
Reed works the ball to the short corner to Savannah Fry. She tries to back Dylan Hughes down low. Shot's no good. And he says, off White's leg. Greenwood Christian will keep the basketball. Lady Eagles here in their home whites, Greenwood Christian in their away blues. And
that looks like it might be number 4 on Reagan Carroll.
It is. He says she gave him her little forearm shiver. I didn't see it, but then again, though, we got a few heads in our way. So.
Yeah, I didn't see it either. You know, it's playoff basketball. You got to let these girls go bang around down low a little bit.
Absolutely. And Reagan Carroll finds her a seat on the bench with 4 fouls along with Katie Kuhn. So as we mentioned, that could be an important factor in this game down the stretch. Oh, and Coach Weems from Greenwood Christian did not like that call, but I did think she took an extra step there as she drove in the lane.
A lot of these kids nowadays think they're James Harden or LeBron James. They take that extra step. Well, that only happens in the NBA.
Yep, and even they are cracking down on those travels.
Yep.
Jaylee Ryder from the right wing. Short.
Nice hustle by Dylan Hughes there.
Absolutely. As Hubbard tries to put it in and missed the shot and might have gotten the foul call as well. And as I said before, with a good free throw shooting team, we do not want to put them to the line early, and that is exactly what's happening, as that's Jac-Cen-Del's 7th team foul, putting Isabella Reed, an 83% shooter, to the line to shoot 1 in the bonus.
Let's hope that doesn't play a factor in the game here in the 4th quarter.
And it looks like Desiree Sparks is going to come in for Anna Hubbard, and I think that's a strategy Coach Smith is going to try to use as to not get Anna another foul and to save her until the 4th quarter, which is a good play on his part.
Yep.
And Reed rattles one in, and we'll get the second one here in a second. Two for two, and that will cut the lead, 46-37. Jac-Cen-Del, as Coach Smith is calling for that one shot with 15 seconds left. I'd say you probably got to look for Paige Ledford down on this possession, see if she can't knock one down here with all the inexperience on the court. And as I said that, Jaylee Ryder throws away. Annabelle Williams recovers it, shoots the three at the buzzer. Long, but Jac-Cen-Del will have the lead going into the fourth quarter, 46-37.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start?
Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate.
Jac-Cen-Del leads 46-37 for a chance to play North Central Farmersburg in the regional championship at 7:30 here at Southwestern Shelby.
If Jac-Cen-Del can just be patient with the ball and hold on to it, they work the ball, maybe don't shoot till they get a good look.
Absolutely, trying to work the ball around, see what they can get. If they don't like it, just pull it back out. As Paige Ledford looked like she forced that one, AJ, and Greenwood Christian is going to come away with the basketball.
Yeah, you don't really need to force a shot here. You're up 9.
Good timeout from Coach Smith as Jaylee Ryder intercepted the pass and then got trapped immediately. That's going to save a turnover right there. And it looks like Coach Smith will take a 30-second timeout. As we said, these two teams are fairly evenly matched as if you look at their common opponents, both of them are undefeated. Jac-Cen-Del going 8-0 against teams Greenwood Christian played, and Greenwood Christian going 5-0 against teams that Jac-Cen-Del played. Of course, Greenwood Christian 5-1 in the Pioneer Conference, and the Lady Eagles 7-0 and the Ohio River Valley Conference champions this year. Both teams with 21 wins on the season. Sagarin ratings have Greenwood Christian at number 5 in Class 1A, but Jac-Cen-Del number 9 in Class 1A. But ratings and all that good stuff goes out the window when it comes to tournament play.
Absolutely. Looks like Scott Smith's taking a chance of putting Katie Kuhn back in the game with 4 fouls. She gives you an extra ball handler and a little somebody with a little bit of experience in this kind of game.
Absolutely, absolutely. We'll see how careful she is on the defensive end as Greenwood Christian forces a turnover. And I'd have to say, if I'm Greenwood Christian, I'd try to attack the people with 4 fouls.
Yep.
As a nice up and under does not work out, but we got a foul on the floor. And not sure who he called that on.
I believe that was on Paige Ledford. She looked like she came across the arm on Odell there on the rebound.
And as we said before,
Odell's a 44% free throw shooter. She gets a friendly roll on that shot.
Always works out that you find a girl that's not the best free throw shooter, and she finds a way to make one. But you know, that's how teams win down this stretch in tournament play. Shot. Second attempt's no good, but Fry underneath with the offensive rebound and the putback. And Jac-Cen-Del leads 46-40 with 6:45 left in the game.
Looked like Ledford had that in her hands, and it just slipped out somehow.
Jac-Cen-Del looking a little skittish here in the offensive end. Needs to just take a deep breath, calm down, and handle the basketball as Katie Kuhn takes a three from the right wing. Short. Rebound. Goes to Greenwood Christian. I think Annabelle Williams going to get called on a push there as both of them went for it, but the Greenwood Christian player got there just a hair quicker. And as we said, that's going to put Isabella Reed to the line as she is the best free throw shooter for Greenwood Christian.
Yep. That don't get the Greenwood Christian and the bonus too early is really playing a factor right now. There's 6.5 minutes left. They've already had Jac-Cen-Del's already committed 9 fouls this half.
Yes, the foul totals are a little lopsided, but you know, they just call it as they see it.
Yep. Can't let that play a factor in the game. You got to still keep playing. As hard as it is sometimes.
Absolutely, as Jac-Cen-Del's lead is cut to 4, 46-42 with 6:25 left in the game as Greenwood Christian the last couple possessions has increased their pressure to full court as Jac-Cen-Del just gets it across the line in time. Annabelle Williams drives left side, does not get the basket, but will get the contact and go to the line to shoot 2. Yeah, with the fouls being as lopsided as they are, it tells you how well Jac-Cen-Del is executing with their offense. AJ, 9-3, you'd expect the other team to be winning, but Jac-Cen-Del is holding that lead as of right now.
Annabelle Williams, a pretty good free throw shooter, missed her. I'm pretty sure that's her 3rd miss on the game. She hasn't. I don't believe she's hit a free throw today.
Greenwood Christian with the ball and 6:05 left, down 4. As Fry drives in, kicks it out to Mead. And she surveys the court, drives in, kicks to Bigelow for 3, and she knocks it down. And we have a 1-point basketball game with 5:45 left. Looks like I think Greenwood Christian thought Jac-Cen-Del called a timeout, but the referee called a foul on number 1, and that's Bigelow. So that is going to sit the Cougars down pretty quick. Little miscommunication there as Coach Weems is not happy with the explanation there at all. But regardless, Jac-Cen-Del keeps the ball with the 1-point lead. Baseline drive, kicks to Paige Ledford underneath for the 2. Jac-Cen-Del up 3 with 5.5 left in the basketball game.
She got the friendly shooter roll there.
Oh, to Mead, who's already hit a few today, and she connects for another one. This girl's hit 5 now. We're going to have to find where she is at all times on the floor.
Absolutely. Looked like Jac-Cen-Del got out of their zone, half-court zone trap, and that's what's really killed them so far.
And jump ball possession is going to go to Greenwood Christian, and I think we're seeing a little momentum change here. Greenwood Christian's picked up the intensity on the defensive end, and it's caused Jac-Cen-Del to have some careless mistakes there on the offensive end. All tied up here with 4:53 left in the game. Fry with a short jumper, no good. Offensive rebound back to her. Mead from the left wing, down low to Reed, no good.
Good rebound there by Anna Hubbard. Being strong underneath.
She was not going to let the Greenwood Christian player take it away from her that time.
Yep.
I'm not sure if there was contact or maybe there was a flop going on there.
In this day and age, you never know what it's going to be.
Absolutely not, as we got a whistle, and that one looks to go against Bigelow, which is going to be her third of the game, team fifth for Greenwood Christian. And pass stolen by Meade. Greenwood Christian takes the lead, 50-48, with 4:15 left in the basketball game. And another turnover for the Lady Eagles as a really good pass down low. And if we didn't say it earlier, the momentum has swung.
Major. Jac-Cen-Del's just throwing the ball around. I don't know. I don't know what they got going on in that huddle, but
Fry does connect on the layup and draws the contact for a possible three-point play. And the free throw is good, which is going to extend Greenwood Christian's lead now to 5, 53-48 with 4:10 left. And Greenwood Christian is going to take a 30-second timeout. AJ, what do you think the Lady Eagles need to do here to get this lead back with 4 minutes left?
I don't know. They just need to, first off, they need to start taking care of the ball. They've had turnovers their last three or four possessions. Just work the ball around like they have been all game and try to get a good look inside. I mean, you got Ledford and Hubbard underneath. That Greenwood Christian hasn't really showed me too much that they can stop those two. They just got to take care of the ball. First off, you can't score unless you have the ball.
Absolutely. Absolutely. They extend that defense, and it seemed like the first half we were doing a pretty good job of turning the corner, driving in when the help defense came, kicking it down low to the blocks, but we've kind of got away from that, and now we see what has resulted as a 5-point deficit for the Lady Eagles.
Jac-Cen-Del can't panic either. I mean, there's 4:10 left in the game. They're only down 5. There's plenty of time left, and it's still reasonable. It's only a 2-possession game. They just got to be smart with the ball and get some buckets. That's all they got to do.
Absolutely. And it looks like we have a foul going to go against Greenwood Christian, and if that's Bigelow, that is her fourth.
She's the only one for Greenwood that's really in foul trouble so far today.
Annabelle Williams setting the offense up at the high point. Kicks it to Dylan Hughes on the left wing. Back to Hubbard at the top of the key. Looking down low. Back to Hughes in the corner. All the way around to Katie Kuhn on the right wing. Kicks it down low, but a little too hot to Paige Ledford. And Greenwood Christian comes away with the basketball with the lead, 53-48. Bigelow driving into the lane. Basket will not be made, but there is a foul that's going to send her to the free throw line. And that is Paige Ledford's third. Of course, team total over 10, as they are in the double bonus as well.
I believe the only player on the court for Jac-Cen-Del right now, as she goes off the court, is Dylan Hughes.
Bigelow misses the first free throw attempt as she gets ready to take her second. That one rattles around and finds the bottom of the net. As Greenwood Christian makes a couple substitutions here, and they will have the lead, 54-48, with 3:26 left in this regional matchup. Annabelle Williams drives into the lane, stops, finds herself wide open, takes a shot, long, Paige Ledford with the rebound, and I'm going to guess there was contact underneath, but not before. Yep, it was before she took the shot, so that's going to send her to the line to shoot one of the bonus. That is Reed's fourth, and she has been a big contributor along with Bigelow for Greenwood Christian, so they find themselves starting to game plan, possibly offensive defense situations as Paige rolls one in from the free throw line.
Bigelow re-entered the game here. If I was Jac-Cen-Del on every offensive play, I'd attack Bigelow and Reed, both with 4 fouls. They're not going to want to get that 5th.
And Paige Ledford's second one does not get made as Greenwood Christian leads 54-49 with 3:05 left in the game. Greenwood Christian seeming content with moving the ball around the perimeter and not really looking to attack. Almost waiting for Jac-Cen-Del to come out and foul him. Katie Kuhn definitely not one that needs to commit the foul. Jaylee Ryder bats that one away. Greenwood Christian will keep the basketball as Reagan Carroll enters the game for the Lady Eagles for Paige Ledford. I think it's time, getting close to it, AJ. Jac-Cen-Del's going to have to start taking those risks, giving some traps, maybe leaving some open shooters and hoping they miss.
Yep.
And we've seen Jac-Cen-Del get in these situations where they got a lead and they'll kind of play keep away as well. Just got to get in between those passing lanes and find a way to get the ball back, as almost got the steal, but a whistle is not going to allow that to happen.
I believe Reagan just fouled out.
And that is Jac-Cen-Del's lone senior, and she has fouled out of the game. So she is going to depend on her underclassmen to fight back in this game so that they can play another one this evening. First one is good for Savannah Fry. She, of course, is a 78% free throw shooter, which is pretty good for high school basketball. And Greenwood Christian's lead increases to 7, 56-49, as Greenwood Christian will take a full timeout, and so will we. Jac-Cen-Del down 7 with the ball. 2:05 left in the game. Annabelle Williams drives in, could not get the shot to go. Greenwood Christian comes away with the basketball.
Shots just aren't falling right now for Jac-Cen-Del.
Nope, they are not, and Greenwood Christian again is just content to play keep away until Jac-Cen-Del either traps or fouls. Oh, near steal from Paige Ledford, but Reed is able to handle the basketball and
I believe Katie
gets the foul.
fouled it. Oh, they're calling that foul on Paige Ledford. That's her 4th.
Once again, AJ, 83% free throw shoot on the year. I'm going to have to say the plan will be to foul someone else other than this girl right here, because as many times as I said, 83% free throw shooter and a really good shooter, this girl might just be unjinxable.
Yeah. Odell or Bigelow would be the two two players for Greenwood that I would try to go after. But it seems like Greenwood's doing a good job of keeping the ball out of their hands. So
Yeah.
they also know that they're not very good free throw shooters.
Yes, that is correct. Jac-Cen-Del's going to have to look to score quick. Paige Ledford fires one long off the back iron. Greenwood Christian with the rebound. And Greenwood Christian this half, I've noticed, has really limited Jac-Cen-Del's second chances. That could be another reason as to why they are up by 9, going to the free throw line again. And as AJ said, one person to foul would be Bigelow, and that is who they foul. Sending her to the line to shoot 2. As that is Annabelle Williams' 5th foul. And she's got her hands out in question as to how did I get my 5th foul on that possession. I didn't really see it.
I don't believe that was her 5th anyways. I think that was only her 4th. But I'm not keeping track, so I can't really state one way or the other.
Regardless, she is out with 5, and Bigelow makes 1 of 2. Jac-Cen-Del's going to have to score, and now in a hurry.
Yep.
Katie Kuhn takes a 3.
Looks like that looked like that was partially blocked.
Jaylee Ryder had an open look, but decided to not take it. Paige Ledford for 3, long again. And Greenwood Christian comes away with the rebound.
Things looking kind of bleak here for the Eagles now.
And with 48 seconds left, Greenwood Christian working the ball around the front court here until they draw a foul. And that is going to be Reed again, going to the free throw line to shoot 2. And seems like a broken record here, AJ. Another player for Jac-Cen-Del will go out with 5 fouls.
Yeah.
And I think Coach Smith is going to give these girls that's worked hard all year the applause, and going to send in the girls that haven't seen much action today and let them finish out this game.
Yeah, you got to feel bad for Reagan Carroll. This is her last game. She fouls out. With her being in foul trouble basically all game, she hasn't really been able to do much today.
And Reed makes her first free throw. I don't know from the field, but I know from the free throw line, I haven't seen her free throws touch much rim at all, mostly just the bottom of the net.
Yep. I don't remember her shooting a whole lot today other than at the free throw line.
Yep, she's made a killing from the free throw line today. Lauren Dilk bringing the ball up, 61-49 Greenwood Christian, and Jac-Cen-Del throws it away. And I would have to assume that Greenwood Christian will be dribbling this clock out and preparing for this evening's game against North Central Farmersburg.
Yep.
Jac-Cen-Del had a heck of a year. ORVC champions at 7-0, 21, and will be 5 on the year, 21-5. Coach Smith just faced a tough team today, and we knew it was going to be a really good game, but Greenwood Christian just came out of that half, and Coach Weems had them prepared to dominate this half.
Yep. Jac-Cen-Del came into the fourth quarter with the lead, and just kind of seemed like they got real stagnant on offense, and it kind of shut their shooting down. And Greenwood stole the ball a couple times and hit a couple of shots and just turned that momentum completely around. But if I was a player on Jac-Cen-Del, I had nothing to hang my head on. They won their 12th straight sectional title.
Absolutely.
Another ORVC title for Coach Smith. I mean, you said, they just ran into a little bit better team, and it happens this time of the year. You're going to play some teams that are a little bit tougher.
Especially in regionals, you're going to see a lot of teams that are stronger on the defensive and offensive end. As that is the buzzer and the final score. Greenwood Christian 61, Jac-Cen-Del 49. That's going to move Greenwood Christian Academy to the championship game to play North Central Farmersburg here at Southwestern Shelby Regional 15. AJ, anything from you?
Just want to congratulate Jac-Cen-Del on a great season. They just need to hold their heads up high. They have nothing to be ashamed of, and I want to wish Greenwood Christian good luck tonight in the championship game.
All right. I wish the best for Reagan Carroll as she moves from her basketball career possibly to softball this spring, and then, of course, to college coming next fall. So from AJ and myself, have a great Saturday. Be safe, and go Eagles.